Jiminy fucking Christmas. It's too hot for this shit. But here I am. Welcome, Sol, Admiral Akbar, Naholdir, Dueth, Elech, Glitch Online, Adam, Dr. Frost, Caleb. Welcome. Gonna do a little bit of Warhammer multiplayer, as always. There's an EA thing at 6 o'clock, which is in an hour, about Battlefield, so I want to watch a little bit of that here and there if I can. Maybe between some battles while we wait. And then we'll try some Lemnis Gate, a game I did a video on a couple of weeks ago. It's a turn-based strategy game. No, turn-based shooter game. So it's interesting. And the beta started for that, or it will start in an hour. So we'll give it an hour or so before we try and play that. Because, you know, betas are always a bit buggy on the initial startup. So yeah, gonna do some things. What's launching? Anyone playing New World? I was thinking about it. I don't have the beta though. It's a closed beta, I think. So, I played the alpha of New World when it first was ever available, like the first release thing they did for it, and it was okay. That was a while ago. That was a year or two ago. It was just very basic though, and very standard MMO. It felt like. But I watched a little bit. I watched a few people play it. Looks interesting. Anyway, where are we? Who else we got? Welcome, Danny, Michael, Pow. Not impressed from what I've seen of New World. Yeah, it really depends if it's doing anything new as an MMO. I like the combat is a bit more Dark Soulsy and real-timey. That's kind of cool. But yeah, when I played it, it was a bit buggy and stuff, obviously being an alpha, so we shall see. With no news till September, do you think Warhammer 3 is still coming this year? Yes. I reckon. Yeah, I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to stick with yeah, and I think they'll probably go for the Christmas release, because, you know, money bags. It would seem silly that they would wait till after Christmas, like January, February, March even. Like, just seems... And also, they haven't released a Total War game this year, have they? Troy was last year. And so they have to keep up their yearly, you know, annual Total War game, right? So, it's got to be. Anyway, I've opened a lobby. Z-Wars, Doglegs is the password. Anyone that wants to play, jump on in. I was thinking about playing, but fuck it, I'm too hot. Too hot to focus. Anything you see from New World that looks interesting? I don't know, I guess what I watched was a lot of people playing the very start of their, you know, character. So it was all just the very basic, run around, kill 10 wolves, collect 5 pelts, cook 8 pieces of meat, that sort of shit, so it's just kind of a bit dull. But, you know, mechanics and stuff look cool. It looks really nice graphically. Combat looks okay. But yeah, it's hard to say without playing it myself. But maybe I'll get a beta invite at some point. We'll see. Not too fast though. I could obviously pre-order it, but I don't want to. I'd like to try it first. No worries, Soul. Enjoy your potatoes. Alright, who we got? Holy fuck. I think that's Tian, Nab, and Odd. I know Odd's a good player. I think Tian's a good player. I've not really seen him too much though. And these two I have no idea about, so this'll do. We'll do a 2v2. Let's find a good map. How about good old Doom Reach? Unit caps going on. Be whoever you like, let's... If you play the same factions though, please someone play a sub-faction so it's easier to identify. Disgusting potato lover. I think you're the oddity here, Sol. PvP in New World is amazing, but everything else is meh. What's good about the PvP? No, they haven't released Total War. No, I didn't think so. I'm trying to remember. I guess Troy was the last one. Oh yeah, Rome Remaster. Does that count? Not sure. How can it be hot there and nice here? What temperature is it there, Elech? I mean, it depends, because obviously in Spain, you're used to hotter temperatures anyway. So, like, what's hot for me is probably just like a normal cool day for you. And so I'm here like, oh, fuck off, 30 degrees. And you're like, oh, 30 degrees gives me shivers. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to cool down. Today's supposed to be the last hot day. Cools down a bit tomorrow, and then from there we're okay. Hopefully I can function as a normal human again. Anyway, what are we waiting for? Just time to ready up. Okay, good. Felt like you were waiting for me then. What was somebody saying? Somebody's firewall. Pal's got a problem. Warhammer keeps crashing. Oof. Don't know. Maybe it's too much for your PC? Or maybe what Adam said. 40 degrees isn't unusual here. Where are you? It's 22? Oh, that's nice. 22 is a nice amount. 22 with some sun, that's good. Nice breeze. That'll sort you out. Oh, you're in Australia? Yeah, I'm sure you 30 degrees is nothing to you. Once we run out of potatoes, Earth has nothing of worth at present. True enough. To clarify, I am one of the colder parts of Spain. I assume that's more northern Spain? Oh, you're on the sun. Silly me. You doing a noob 2v2? We could do. Or we might do like a noob and pro 2v2, which is what this might be. I'm not sure about these two's skill level. I think Nab played the other day, but I have no idea who this is. So, cool. We'll find out. Northwest Spain. Now we know how to find you better. We know how to find him now, Sol. Here we go. I'm near London, and there is just no breeze. It's because you got buildings everywhere. I'm in the southwest. Are you still playing Iron Harvest or Spellforce 3? I haven't played Iron Harvest. I played through the campaign, which I enjoyed, but outside of that, I don't really have any desire to play like multiplayer or anything. I was going to play the DLC, but I just never got around to it. But I did enjoy it. But just too many games to... Unless it's a real banger, I probably won't play it again. Like, with any game, I mean. It's that kind of game. I really enjoyed the campaign. That's all I wanted to play through and finish it. It was good. And Spellforce 3. I haven't played it for a while. I would play the multiplayer. I do like the multiplayer. And I did want to finish the Troll campaign, Fallen God, but again, just one of those games. Got to get back to. I've got a list of games to finish. That's one of them. Also including, what else is on there? Doom, Metro Exodus. Got to try and finish these damn games. Welcome, Charles. It's not raining here in Wales, so it's instantly too hot. Oh, I broke it. Okay. 2v2. Dark Elves. Tomb Kings. Chaos. Counts. What will they do? Vampires. No, not vampires. Dark Elves coming out with a lot of Executioners. A lot of Black Art Corsairs. Witch Elves. A couple of Dread Spears. Marathi. Bleak Swords. A lot of, well, pretty much all infantry actually for the Dark Elves. A couple of Chariots. Scourge Runners. Interesting. Odd ratio. Kemrian, Cetra Kemrian. Raw Sphinx. Crappy Spears, Kepragard, Halberds. Bit of stuff. Vampires for Tian. Zombos. Sternsmen. Little flying company with some bats. Lamian Lord. Lots of cav. Double Blood Knights. Chillgeists. Dire Pack. Nice, nice, nice. Chaos. Going out with the Marauder. Great weapons. Got the Soul of Damnation. Double Exalted. Some Chaos Spawn. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what they can do. Hey, what type of gameplay does Warhammer the Old World consist of? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know that game off the top of my head. I have problem with too much game also. Warhammer 2 never gets boring though. Yeah, there's a lot these days. There's a lot. You gotta pick and choose. Welcome, Dreamer. Okay, we're kicking off. Oh, little fracas in the woods. Some wolves and some missiles. Just a bit of cav moving up, but mostly Chaos and Vampires playing together as one. They're just one big army, which means that the Dark Elves should not approach by themselves. If Dark Elves charge into this, they're going to get fucked up. And then by the time this army gets here, they'll all be dead. And then the Tomb Kings will get done in. So yes, Dark Elves want to be cautious. They need to stay back. Wait for the Tomb Kings to get in a better flanking position to help out. So that you can fight two armies with two armies. Otherwise it's going to be 2v1. Hopefully all my arrows make some sense. Scourge Runners taking some shots at the heroes. Oh, nice shot from the Hell Cannon. Lands a nice bit on the Executioners. Got the magical damage. Necro Sphinx can take out those Chillgeists if they want to mess around. Chaos Spawn getting a good matchup against the Bleak Swords. White King messing around with Marathi. Double White King actually. Getting some Marauders assistance. Witch Elves have taken a pounding from something. I guess maybe it was a magic spell. These Executioners getting messed up by the cannon still. Nothing to pressure this cannon with. See, the Dark Elves now just facing a shit ton of infantry. Loads of Chaos Infantry all up in their grill. Vampires here as well. Oh, Marathi in trouble. If you think staying back, Bat's in no hurry to get involved. Skirmish Cav using up its ammo. Trying to put some damage on the Lord, I think, but not easy to damage. Marathi's hanging in there though, she's been doing okay. The Chillgeists are there though. Where's that Sphinx? Where's that big chap? Is he over here? Oh, he's over here getting pinned down by Blood Knights. That's not good for him. He's getting surrounded. He needs to get that out of there. Or he needs to drop a big old magic spell on this. Somebody does. Lots of Blood Knights all clumped up in one small space here. That's asking for a foot of Gork, if only you had one. Maybe a nice little... I don't know what Citra has actually. Citra doesn't have the sandstorm, does he? Does he have any explosions? There you go. That's a nice little explosion. Not great against armor though, but could bang that there. That Sphinx is going to get tied up. It's wavering. Oh, there's a flame storm. I'm not sure who cast that though. I think it was the Chaos. It's the Lord Archaon. Oh, it's the Chaos Lord of Fire. Ooh. I guess that was his work. Flamestorm though, a bit random and might actually backfire. If it goes in here, that was a risky play. Lucky for him, it's gone the other way. That could have swept through all of his Blood Knights. That wouldn't have been so good for him. He's got Citra there though. Could take on, he could double team the Lord right now. Kemrian and Necro Sphinx on the Lamian. That'll do some work. Halberds as well. And the Necrotect. If he jumps all them on him, he might not be able to get away. He's trying to get around the front, is he? Trying to pin him in. Trying to spawn up some zombies to save himself. He is. Looks like he is going to escape. Perhaps missing an opportunity there. Dark Elves, though, breaking this side, finally. Not a lot of juice left in their juicy tank, though. Although they have broken the Lord. Chaos Lord on his way out. Favor bar still in the middle. All to play for. All to play for. Still some strong Vampire Cab left. Got those Blood Knights. But also a lot of Tomb Kings left. Some Halberds. Still got some Skirmishers with a little bit of ammo. Still got the two big boys. The Sphinx getting some healing as well from that Necrotect. Could still go either way. That cannon's still operational, though. Surprised these Skirmish Cav haven't gone around to get it. There's only zombies stopping them, so nothing to worry about. If you take both units, you have one to tie up the zombies, the other one comes and takes this thing out. Any interest in RPGs? More specifically, Divinity Original Sin. No, I love RPGs. I've been playing RPGs for a long time. Since, I don't know what the first ones I played were. I played Oblivion and all those kind of things. Skyrim. I played a bit of Divinity Original Sin 2. I played it co-op. But pretty much played the start of the game over and over again. Because we could never decide what characters to be and stuff and how to build. What other RPGs have I played? Can't think of any RPGs right now, but I play RPGs. I do enjoy a good role-playing game. Final Fantasies, I used to play a lot when I was a kid. 7, 9, 10. All those classics. So looks like Vampires and Chaos be running out of juice. Oh, Marathi over here, though, actually. Marathi's got herself caught. She's done for. Pretty sure she's not getting away from that one. Bats are on her. Maybe she was trying to go after the artillery, and then all this stuff jumped on her. That could be a pretty huge loss, but the Vampires are pretty much running out of any kind of infantry and stuff now, as are the Chaos. Whereas Dark Elves and Tomb Kings still have a bit left. Not much, but a little bit. Still got Cetra healthy. Still got the Sphinx, about a quarter of its health left. Lamian Lord is regenerating, but has taken a pounding. I'm not a fan of Nehekara Law of Magic. I don't think anyone is. I'm not a particular fan of it. I don't really play it, Tomb Kings, too much, but when I do, I'm just like, oh, there's no good spells. So I just use whatever is the simplest and effectivest. The old restartitis. Yes, something like that. I played a disgusting amount of Final Fantasy 11. 11? Is that the online one? Wasn't there an online one besides 14? Final Fantasy 9, best Final Fantasy. It is a damn good one. I think 7 still has my heart. I'm waiting to get a PS5 to play the new version, the remake. But yeah, Final Fantasy 9 was great as well. I kind of feel like I want to play it again sometimes. I'm like, man, I'd like to play that through again. But then it's like, oh, time, and there's so many new games, and brr. Those good old text-only Final Fantasies. No voices. Those were the days, eh? Anyway, this battle rages on still. Favor bar bang in the middle. Blood Knights, though, getting a hold of the Sphinx here. That could be bad. Oh, the Ushepti have arrived, though. That could be a little bit of a game changer in this little fight. Probably should get Cetra looking alive. Get it? Looking alive. He's a fucking corpse, mate. Go on, son. Go and kill that Lamian Lord. I think his Sphinx has gone down. That's a pretty big loss. Trying to get rid of the Solar Damnation. It's got 2 guys left. Damn unroutable artillery. They just keep going. Oh, I can't actually see the little fellas. There he is. There's one surviving Chaos Dwarf. Go, little fellow. Find your buddy. Cetra going over the big charge. Nope. Maybe he is. There he is. Getting that charge in. Shabti on their last legs. Lammy and Lord trying to get out of there. Out of regeneration now. Well, it still has a good bunch of regeneration, but we can at least see the bar for it. Can... Is it a she? The Lammy and Lord? It is. Can she hold on? Have you ever played Battlefleet Gothic? Do you think 40k could make a valid Total War game? I have played Battle Gothic Fleet Bastard 2 for about 10 minutes. But I was just kind of trying it in a hurry, so I wasn't really paying proper attention. So yeah, I only gave it a little go. But it seemed a little slow for my taste, perhaps. And I'm not hugely into like ship warfare so much. Do I think you could work it as a Total War game? Yes. But they'd have to... I don't know. They'd have to make a slightly different game than Total War. At least in terms of battles. Because obviously, as I said the other day, you can't have a unit of 120 Space Marines versus 120 Tyrannid Hormagaunts, because the Space Marines will just destroy everything. So you have to like really limit Space Marine unit sizes and powerful unit sizes, but and also, as Sol pointed out, standing out in the open just shooting at stuff is kind of dumb and isn't really very 40k. You would use cover and things. So you need a kind of cover system, which probably isn't impossible. But yeah, it would be a little awkward and would be probably, like I say, have to be a slightly different kind of Total War game, maybe. Anyway, this battle coming down to the wire. Kemrian still in the fight. The only thing really left for that side, there is a Scourge Runner coming in. If it drops a big charge, maybe it could help. It stood there watching, it ain't going to do nothing. Need to kill that Lord, but she's still healing up. Probably not going to happen. And the Chillgeist's actually still on the field. Surprised they're not trying to kill off the Kemrian, really. Battlefield 40k, that would be something. Now you're talking. Generally, if you look at Napoleonic and Empire Total War, kind of boring, two units shooting each other. Yeah, that's the thing. You'd have to kind of make it a bit more tactical somehow. Yeah, I don't know. New Samurai Warriors is out soon. I don't even know what that is. I feel like I might do, but I'm not sure. Is that the Bezos spaceship? I'm not sure what we're looking at. But yes. Yes, it was. COP 3 is kind of a good template for what Total War 40k might do. Well, that would have to make it like more like an RTS, which is basically what Dawn of War is. So they'd just be ripping off Dawn of War, really. Which Dawn of War should do another Dawn of War, but more like the old Dawn of Wars, which people actually liked. Good game, fellas. I assume the Vampire Council won that. Didn't look like there was much hope for Odds Tomb Kings. Good game, though. Good fight. Cool. If you guys would like to leave for now, if nobody else fills up the room, you guys can rejoin. But let's see who comes in. Anybody else that wants to play? Password is Doglegs. The room is Z-Wars. Feel free to join. Thanks for playing, fellas. Sorry, I missed it. I wanted to check the kills and stuff at the end, but too busy chatting. People thought Fantasy Total War wouldn't work. Didn't they? Did they? I don't know why. Seems like a perfect fit for Total War, really. Surprised it took them so long. Although it is good that it took them so long, because at least it was... If it was made 10 years ago, it probably wouldn't be as good as what it is now, so it's good that it's come now. Welcome, Phalia the Crab. It's the Dynasty Warriors Sisters game. Okay. I used to play a lot of Dynasty Warriors as a kid, but not so much anymore. Play Conqueror's Blade now, which is pretty much the same thing. You could limit Space Marines to having scouts. them having to fight real Space Marines. That just sounds like a bit of a cop-out though, and people would be like, oh, where's the real Space Marines? Dawn of War 3 was disappointing. Yeah, I played it a bit. It was okay, but it isn't what Dawn of War 2 was. I think they should just remake Dawn of War 1, because that seems to be the one that everyone reveres. Just don't change anything. Just update the graphics, update the controls. Boom. Bring Dawn of War back. I haven't played it though, so I don't know, but that's just what everyone says. For the most part. What is password? It was Doglegs, indeed. One space left. Luna Center, Volcom, San Severino. One more. Who we got? Go vampires! Let's change the map. Let's go for Golden Monolith. No, let's not go Golden Monolith, actually. Let's go Iron Mountain Pass. Welcome, Actua. Welcome, Mundangi. How long we got? Half an hour till the battlefield thing. Half an hour till Lemnis. I tried to get some codes to give away for Lemnis Gate, but haven't heard back yet. Nothing. Excuse me one moment. Back in the room. Oh, yeah, excited to see more Battlefield stuff myself. I know this might not be the most Battlefield interested crowd, but it's where I started. I played a lot of Battlefield for many years, and it's kind of gone downhill. You can actually get Battlefield 1 right now for free, if you didn't see my announcement earlier in the Discord. Battlefield 1, totally free. If you have Amazon Prime, though. That's the catch. Which is, it's a decent Battlefield game. The World War I setting for me, though, got a little bit old and not having many terribly exciting guns was a bit of a letdown to me, but still fun. And I think they're doing the same thing with Battlefield 5 in a couple of weeks, but don't touch that one. But you can, but it's just not so good. I don't even own it. I'll probably get it just to try and see, just to play it, just to see what feels different and stuff. I got it. Not sure I'll ever play it though. Yeah, it's good to have it. It's good to have it at least. We all take those free games and then never play them. No Man's Sky is actually making quite a bit of a comeback. Been enjoying it a lot. Yeah, I played it a while ago actually. I played it on Game Pass, I think. I got the Game Pass trial for like £1. It seemed fun. But those kind of games are ones that you really need to put hours into to really like get anything out of it. It's not a game you can just play for like an hour a week, because it'll take you forever to get anywhere. So you got to put like in 2 hours a day every day before you can do anything. So yeah, I would like to play those, but unless I can make them a stream thing and make them worth my time, it's hard to find the time. But yeah, I would like to play those games more. The Bad Company games were great. Yes. Bad Company 2 is where I started playing Battlefield. I did enjoy that one. I used to play it co-op. I used to play multiplayer with a friend, so made it a little more fun. That's what I did with Total War Troy. Did that battle count as my trial for upcoming tourney? Or should I fight more? I'm assuming you're Tian. If so, it'd be good to see you in a 1v1 actually. you're probably fine, but it would still be good to see you in a 1v1, I think. Because I've only seen you in 2v2s and stuff, which is obviously not a great judge of people. Battlefield 4 is best in my opinion. Battlefield 3 is best in my opinion. I think it just had better maps. Battlefield 4 just went a bit downhill in the maps. The gameplay and stuff is all good. The guns are cool. The class system's a little bit wonky. Because I don't know why anyone ever played anything except Assault. Because if everybody was playing Assault, you could just keep everybody alive all of the time. Because they had the defib and the health kits and stuff. So it seemed a bit broken to make the Assault also the medic. Which obviously they changed for Battlefield 1, which was a good thing, I think. But yeah, Battlefield 4 is still good. That's the one I started making videos on, so you know, I can't knock it too much. But Battlefield 3, I think, just had some better maps. Grand Bazaar was a good one. A couple of other good ones. Metro, of course. Although that is in 4 as well, I know. But meh. Meh. We aren't doing Will of the Gods? Not today. It's too hot for me to be bothered with too much effort, you see. That's the problem. He is good for the tourney. Alright, well, how about Odd Ratio versus Jan then? Next. Let's see. I know Odd's pretty good, so if you can hang with Odd or beat Odd, that's a pretty good indication. Battlefield 2142 is the best. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say they like that one, but that was a bit before my time, so I've not played it. But I like the idea of it, which obviously 2042 is kind of going towards, but not quite. Having some mechs and stuff would be pretty cool, and I imagine was pretty cool in 2042. Sorry, 2142. Yeah, so sad I missed that one. Battlefield for Conquest, I only almost saw engineers. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of vehicles in Conquest. I was always a Rush person. I never really enjoyed Conquest so much, but fortunately Rush is a bit dead these days. What demon faction in Total War Warhammer 3 is your favourite? Don't know yet, haven't played them, but Khorne is probably my dude. I don't really like magic. I like smashing stuff in melee, aggressive factions, so Khorne naturally seems like a good fit. Tzeentch's army does seem quite interesting though, with units that they have, and if they've got some cool magic, some cheeky trickster magic, that could interest me. Not really too fussed about Slanesh or Nurgle so much, I don't think. But yeah, to me saying, oh, I don't like magic, and then, oh, I like Tzeentch, is obviously a bit of a contradiction, but we'll see. If the faction does some cool stuff, might be interesting. Well, we'll make him play something else other than VC then. Anyway, battle is underway now. Or maybe we'll just spin the wheel or something. You can both be random. Anyway, more VC on the field from Luna versus Artyom's Chaos currently. Some throwing axes. Getting stuck into some Blood Knights. Nice bit of damage already on those. Were they Blood Knights? Black Knights. Blood Knights. Infantry coming up. A lot of Forsaken. Those are susceptible to being charged in the face right now, but they're moving up all the same. Empire for San Severino. Volcom with the Doom Gangs. Front lines clash. Got some Dragon Ogres in the back. Got the answer to those Blood Knights. In comes the cab for the slapping power. No armor piercing on Forsaken though, so that's going to hurt them fighting Graveguard, but they do hit pretty hard nonetheless. They could use some support from some kind of magic maybe. Trying to get after the Blood Knights with the Dragon Ogres. A good call. He's managing it here. Not a good fight for the Blood Knights, that one, as they are finding out. Artyom pursuing. Bats on the case of the Skirmish Gav. Empire and Tomb King still approaching each other. Few shots fired. So all this Vampire Cav should be looking for these gaps, looking for these ways to get behind. You start hitting these Forsaken in the back, they will not last long. Forsaken aren't super tough. They've got 16 or 21 in this case. They're a little bit buffed up. 16 or 21 melee defense, so they are not tough. Glass cannon. What's this? Ooh, got the old black lion wagon. That thing's pretty dangerous. What's it been shooting at? Why has nothing lost health on the Tomb Kings? Would it not be sniping the crap out of the Lord? Could take Archon. It's on his little horsey. So we've got some of these cheeky breakies. These have got these in the bag if they want them. Munch 'em. Where are we looking? Over here. Blood Knights need to get their phalluses out and start flanking. Get through the holes. Hit him in the back. Stop trying to kill. Stop getting killed. Oh, it's Lord in a fight with Archaon and now Dragon Ogres. That's a bad spot to be in for that Lord. Manfred. Could be dangerous. Tomb Kings approach. The crappy frontline infantry of the Empire. Searing Doom coming down. Actually, no, this is the Searing Doom. It's Balthazar, so probably Searing Doom. Thought it was Burning Bolts for a second. What happened to those doggos? Here they come. Doggo tea time. Give a dog a bone. Well, give them a whole fucking skeleton. They'll be well happy. He's got the flank. Now he just needs to execute. Execute. Oh, he doesn't even need to execute there. Execute. But he's looking okay. Doesn't even need the flank. Some Dragon Ogres coming back to help. He did some good damage to that Lord, though, the Chaos. He's on his last legs. Manfred won't regenerate either until he's in melee, so that's going to put the hurt on him. Empire Captain taking down an artillery. Doggos munching down some skeletons. Tomb Kings, though, still pressing heavy on the Empire. Some halberds move up to bolster. Trying to get a hold of the Scorpion. Easier said than done. So a lot of Empire left, but also a lot of Vampire counts left. So they're going to be coming this way. Just got a bit of Chaos to finish off yet, though. Still got some Dragon Ogres, the hero. Still got some tough stuff left. Should probably just abandon what's left of this Vampire stuff, because he can't really catch it, so probably better to come and help his ally with the Tomb Kings. And for the Vampires, they've only got a few strong bits left, but they could use that to pick off some units to get isolated. Still potential. Ooh. What music do you like? You look like someone who loves Black Sabbath. I don't particularly love too much classic rock too much. I don't mind a little bit of Black Sabbath and things. I'm more kind of modern metal. I do love some older music. Any of the classics. Hendrix. Beatles. Zeppelin. All that stuff. But I like a lot of modern stuff as well. I like a lot of hip hop. This is a Wu-Tang Clan top I'm wearing actually, so you know. Bit of a mashup with the Empire and the Tomb Kings. It's going into slow-mo a little bit. Blood Knights need to get their phalluses out. They do, and they did. Well, I'm not sure they did anything with them. They were a little bit late to hit things from the back. Crikey. What kind of stream is this? Although, here we go. Now they can hit some stuff from the back. Now they got their phalluses out. Here they come. Skaboosh. And that is going to be the end of those halberds. I imagine they will break shortly. Too much damage. 18 leadership. They're hanging in there. Well, they took it. They took it like champs. Even the charge from Manfred as well. Brave lads, those. Oh, what's going on over here? Transmutation of lead. Oh, if only that was a final transmutation. You would have had a field day. You Shabti, Scorpion, halberds. Could have been nice. Looks like the... I was going to say the good guys side, the Empire and the Chaos, but, you know, Chaos, not so good. Oh. There's the piercing bolts or burning bolts of ballsack or whatever that's called. Nice damage. Hurts Manfred. Manfred down. Pimp down. Pimp down. That's a loss of Manfred. I think that's going to be a loss altogether for the undead side. Tomb King still got a few things left, and they have got a hold of poor old Balthazar, who has been doom and darkness. Archon's on him. Probably not getting away, but I think it's going to be too little too late. That Warline coach still firing. Still got lots of ammo. Got 1800 damage. You could work that Scorpion easy. I'm not sure what he's been targeting with it, but he's been doing some work, but I feel like he should have more. There's a lot of good potential targets. Maybe he killed some other large. Maybe he focused Manfred earlier, don't know. Orchestral music. Genius. Hey, I like a bit of classical. I like a bit of everything, really. Bit of country. Johnny Cash. There's a lot of good music out there. And we've frozen, apparently. Everything's come to a standstill. Somebody has got the potatoes. The sound is still going. I feel like somebody's going to disconnect. We got a disconnection incoming. Probably. Oh, it's so hot. Potatoes are bad. In this case, this is the one time potatoes are bad. I think we might have to call it. We might have to call it. I'm pretty sure, judging by the favor bar, that Empire and Chaos have taken this. They've got it. There's a lot of Chaos left. Still got some Dragon Ogres. There's an Empire Captain in full health. Archaon's still in full health. All it is these boys. So I'm going to call it, as we seem to have crashed or frozen or something. GG, fellas. GG. Good fight. Well played, Artyom and San Severino. Yeah, we can't even look at kills and stuff because we had to end the battle. And it's killed my lobby. So, Z-Wars number 2 is the new lobby. Look for the 2. Don't join this old one. Otherwise, you will be sat there by yourself for a while. No worries, Artyom. If it was you, shit happens, man. We got through most of the battle. It was right at the end as well, so that's fine. If anything, you just showed them some mercy, really. You just put them out of their misery. Disturbed Sound of Silence is quality. That is a good cover. But the original's good too. Simon and Garfunkel. Anyway, so for this one we were going to do a 1v1. I think Odd and Tian. So I'm going to boot you out, Prez. But feel free to rejoin in a minute. Just going to do a little 1v1. We got a tournament coming up in a few weeks. Trying to get some tryouts. Trying to see and assess players. Trying to put all the good boys in there. Odd and Tian, if you're around. We'll do it on Peak Pass. I didn't lose. My troops are already dead. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Can't lose if you're already dead, I suppose. Don't have good internet right now. Scheiße. Password is doglegs. Dogtails. Close. Doglegs. Doglegs. It's a quote from Manhunt. Anyone remember that game Manhunt on Xbox? The old Xbox. First Xbox ever. Manhunt. There's a bit where you go through an insane asylum. And there's nutters around trying to kill you. And they scream, doglegs! Occasionally. I should play that game through on stream. That should be fun. I haven't played that game for a while. I think I still have an Xbox copy of it. Just don't have an Xbox to play it on. I think you could probably buy it on Steam though. Well, maybe not Steam. Oh, there it is. It's on Steam. What do you know? Oh shit. Why has it got mixed reviews? Is there a bad port? Somewhat looks like it. Sounds a bit broken, which is a shame. But I'd give it a try. Yeah, so it's a game, if you've never played Manhunt, it's a game where you're put into like a snuff film. It's like Hunger Games, essentially, but not quite really the same. It's, you kind of get thrust into a world of psychos, and you have to survive, and this guy is kind of directing you as you go, for the film's sake, and you got to kind of get gory kills and stuff to get the best ratings on the level. Yeah, it was a bit controversial in its day for being gory and violent and stuff. Probably got banned in like Germany and Australia and everything. You finished that? It's a good game. Spin the wheel. Yeah, just play whoever. Maybe just don't play your strongest factions. Let's say that. No greenskins. We'll say. But this looks good. Vampire Coast and Beastmen. I can't play about half the factions, so I prefer not to completely... Well, that's what you might have to do in a tournament. I suppose you can pick 3 in a tournament and stuff, so you'd be fine. But yeah, just say no strongest factions. Not like none of your strongest your personal strongest factions, which I guess is Vampire counts for Tian, and I don't know about Odd, but we'll just say no greenskins and not your best factions. Just having fun. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you win or not. I just want to see that you know how to play the game, which I'm sure you both do, but let's find out. Let's put unicaps on. Make sure Odd doesn't bring 10 blood-racked juicers. Okay, I'm trying to learn Dark Elves, so we'll go with that. No worries. Dark Elves probably a good matchup for the Dark Elves against the Lizards, maybe? I don't know. I know Dark Elves aren't great right now, but they got those armor-piercing missiles, lots of dinos to shoot, blah blah blah. Especially here in Oz. Don't have an 18 rating. Really? Yeah, I know you didn't even have like Left 4 Dead for a while, which is really... Left 4 Dead is very tame. Like you're just shooting... I mean, the zombies, they're not even really zombies. They just punch you. You're essentially just being chased by an angry mob of humans. Barely even zombies. They just punch you to death. It's only the special infected. Even the special infected, actually. A jockey just grabs you and pulls you around. A hunter just slaps you. A smoker just ties you up a bit. Maybe strangles you, I suppose. A spitter burns you to death. That's probably the most violent one. And the charger just pounds you into the ground. Quite tame, really. It's no Mortal Kombat. Is there a reason why I almost never see any Skaven in here? If Lycus is in here, you do see Skaven. It's more to do with the gore, but that's what I mean. There isn't much gore. Like, it's mostly... Yeah, I suppose the dismembering and blowing up of heads is gory. But I mean, it's so old now. It's like... Is that even gory anymore? It's like if you watch old movies that were made like 20... Even just like 20 years ago, let alone farther back. It's like, wow, this is just really fucking tame compared to what we see. Like, you have like movies like Saw, which obviously just try to shock as much as possible and can get away with it. If you go back and watch like Night of the Living Dead, like one of the first zombie movies ever, it's like laughable how fucking silly it looks now. Still good movies, but just laughable in that kind of sense. Yeah, we see Skaven sometimes. We saw him the other day, actually. Well, I think Left 4 Dead was still banned in Germany until recently, I think. I'm sure I read an article not long ago about how it was finally allowed in Germany or something like that. Or maybe it was Australia. One of the two. Sure, yeah, there's no frame of reference. But it's funny how some countries are way more sensitive about it than others. Are the Bretonians unplayable now with the Cav thing? I'm probably the wrong person to ask, but I'd say no. Cav is still good, you just... well, it's not good. Like, I know there's obviously the issue with it, but... if you charge things in the face, then you might get cut up, but if you hammer and anvil things, you can still make it work a little bit. You can still do plenty of damage with heavy Cav. Just might have to be a bit more careful if there is a bug. I don't really fully understand the situation, so I don't know. What do you think of Killing Floor 2? I like it more than Left 4 Dead, to be honest. The issue I have with Killing Floor 2, I love the idea. But number one, the visuals of it are just all a bit random. And also I don't like that it seems impossible to avoid damage. Like there's no dodge button. Things are just faster than you, so you can't get away from them. So you just have to get hit. I don't know. It feels like you can't be skillful almost. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong. Obviously. Video games are the cause of all violence. It's not the thousands and thousands of years of violence that's in our history. It's not that our entire culture is built on blood and slavery. It's video games, stupid. When people see somebody killing somebody, they want to kill somebody. That's how it works. Have you guys not been killing people for years? I have. That's what I do on the side. How do you guys just stay calm? You gotta go out and kill a few people every now and again, right? Am I the only one here? Is this awkward? Am I about to get swatted? Are the American SWAT team's gonna come all the way over here and get me? You have to carry a light weapon to run faster. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I didn't know. But still, it felt like it just needed a dodge button, like not Left 4 Dead, Vermintide. Like Vermintide, you can actually be skillful if you pay attention. You're nice and aware. You use your blocks. You use your dodges. That's what I love. That's why I like Vermintide, because you can be skillful. You can go through an entire run and not get hit if you play like a champ. Killing Floor, you just seem to have to get hit, or you just needed more cover from people. I don't know. Maybe it was just more of a team game than I took it for. I don't know. I tried it not too long ago, but yeah, I just couldn't get on with it. And I hate games with enemies that have obvious weak spots. Like you've got a big hulking dude, and then he's got a bright yellow thing in the middle of his chest, which is like, shoot me here, because you're too stupid to figure out how to kill me otherwise. It's like, oh, go away. It's the same with Back 4 Blood that's coming out. It has those obvious brightly coloured weak spots. Like, just don't need the brightly coloured. Let us figure it out by playing the game. Let there be some reason to have experience in playing the game. Anyway, Tian and Odd. Tian is Lizardmen. Odd going for those Dark Elves. Video games are the cause of all violence in violent video games. I mean, he's not wrong. You can't argue with that logic. I do everything I see in games, like toss turtles and collect rings when running. Imagine that. Oh, a little surprise Cav in the woods here. Nearly catches out. Oh, might catch out these Dark Riders. Ooh, got a hold of one. This one horse is going down. No, he's escaped. He's escaped with his life. He's a lucky horse. This one, oh, this is Dark Rider Cav. Coming in after those skirmishers. Gets a hold of them. I need to open my window. Jeez, thought my windows were open. It's all about these chameleon skinks right now. Done some good damage. Taken one unit mostly out at the expense of a Dark Rider Cav, I think. But probably a good trade. Those chameleons are little bastards. Killing floor is a team game, yes. Well, I guess that, but I guess it's... I don't know, whenever I played it, I've only played with randoms who often just run around all over the place. And so then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just run around all over the place. And guess what? You usually don't get very far. But hey, that's what I get for playing with randoms, eh? What's the passy? What Soul said? Dog legs. It's all about this little skirmish here. This little cav skirmish going on. Trying to get rid of these Dark Riders. These Cold One Spear Riders probably sacrificing themselves a little too much for those Dark Riders. Dark Riders aren't that dangerous. Whereas Cold One Spears are much more useful. But now they're getting charged by Cold One Knights. So it's getting cold in here. There's some way to avoid damage, like melee hit them away, retreat rounds, check your back. Yeah, I like the idea, but it always a bit... like the visuals and stuff were just a bit crazy, like killer clowns and things, and just all sorts of weird enemies. It was a bit much for me. If it was more like a, you know, a focused theme, I'd probably enjoy it more. But it was a little too mad, perhaps, for my taste. Umbral Tide, popping some nice shots. Do the Lizardmen have anything to pressure these Dark Shards though? He's got 2 units, only the 2. And the couple of repeater crossbows as well. So got some armor piercing missiles, doing alright with the Umbral Tide. Not their best target, but they have been engaged by spears now. He pulls away, brings up the Saurus to answer. Got the solar engine. So he's got his skinks here, chameleons, but they're shooting at silver shields of the dread spears, so pretty much a waste of ammo. He's trying to pursue the Dark Rider crossbows. He should probably just charge those. Don't know. Not sure if they win. Oh, the Umbral Tide popping some shots on the Cav. The Bastillodon trying to escape. Some skinks come to the rescue. Mazda Mundi on his chair though, just on his chair with no bodyguard. A little bit risky. Maybe the Umbral Tide of the bodyguard, but normally you'd see a unit of Temple Guard sat with Mazda Mundi or Star Chamber Guardians. See nothing to disrupt these with. These are the big danger. These ones though, foolishly pursuing. I guess they've been given a target which they're trying to run towards, but they're about to run straight into Saurus Warriors, and away they go. A little bit of cav here. Hit something. Here we go. The 2 Dark Riders blasting away at Mazda Mundi. That's pretty bad for him. Gets an apotheosis though. Gonna save himself a little bit. So his Bastillodon's probably the best thing, which is what he's doing. Best thing for taking down these, but just a little bit slow in taking them down is the issue. Does have the chameleons shooting at them from behind. These armor-piercing missiles though, very dangerous for the Dark Elves. Mazda Mundi now though. This is why Mazda Mundi needs protection. He cannot get away from this. He can't get away from Cold Ones. He can't get away from Malekith. I nearly said Malice. I thought it was Malice. Ooh, and the Blackguard are coming now as well. That's bad for a big boy. What's he got? 34 speed. He can't even outrun. Oh, he can outrun, actually. He just about the 31 speed Blackguard. And he's going to try it. He's getting out of there. This is where you need those Temple Guard, but he's going to rout. But a lot of strong stuff still left for the Lizards. Still got some good Saurus. Good healthy Saurus. Still got some healthy chameleons with ammo. Oh, it's got some Dark Shards going to waste back here. Getting beaten up by skinks. He's got a unit to save him as well. So he is going to get Mazda Mundi dead, most probably. He's got the armor-piercing missiles on him, but I'm not sure he's going to have enough left in the tank to take down all these Saurus and these chameleon skinks. We shall see. So many chameleons, indeed. There are 4 units of chameleon skinks. We'll see how well they've done in terms of damage in this one. I feel like they've been a bit limited. This one here, only 600 damage. 5, well, nearly 600. So not a bad performance, but making their cost back at least. But of course the battle is not over yet. But Mazdamundi is down. Toad is down. Chunky Toad down. Can these Saurus and these chameleons finish the job? I don't know actually. Odd's got quite a bit of stuff left. Still got Slaaneish's Harvester. They've probably got a, what do you call it? Soul Stealer on them. They should probably come and use that. For Lizardmen, just needs to try and take out those isolated units. Try to reduce the CP of those Dark Elves. Got those Blackguard he could try and take out with the Saurus. Oh, nice spell coming in here though. Nice little Gaze of Malekith or whatever that's called. I think it's called Gaze of Malekith. Gaze of something, but it's by Malekith is what I meant. Or is it Gaze of Malekith? I don't even know. I don't play freaking Dark Elves. Let's have a look. Gaze of Malice. Close. I knew it was the name of somebody, but it isn't actually the name of somebody. It's Malice, which obviously sounds like Malice the Lord, but it's not. It's Malice the word. Welcome, Punisher. Wants to try and use those Slaaneish's Harvesters. If he hasn't used up their abilities, he'll have a nice bit of damage left in that Soul Stealer if he has it. Does it just have the one Soul Stealer, or is it rechargeable? Oh, it is just one use of it, which he's probably used already. 2 uses of Word of Pain. Still got the Umbral Tide though, those could be pretty big. Not going to do a ton of damage with only 4 of them, but they might be able to put some under artillery fire on them. I'm not sure if they have that actually. Let's find out. Does that give a leadership penalty of under artillery fire? Under missile fire, but not artillery. Okay, they don't quite count as artillery. Good to know, good to know. Oh, it's close though. Looks like the Saurus still got it. Still got some juice left. Does have some missiles left here. These could be pretty valuable right now. If you could hit some of these Saurus. These Saurus are the problem. They've still got so much health. It's not a great deal Dark Elves can do about them now. Ooh, let me open my window a minute. Oh yeah. Oh, another Gaze of Malice. Does a little work. Malekith's still in good health though. And if he gets another Soul Stealer, he has Soul Stealer. I was going to say, if he doesn't have Soul Stealer, he should abandon his life. But he might be slowly recharging in magic, which might give him one more Soul Stealer, which will probably finish the job. He's still got some Dark Shards here though. If he can keep these Dark Shards in the fight, he should use these. I don't want to like give him, you know, the tips to win or anything, but he should use these to stop these, to allow these to fire. That could give an under missile fire missile penalty as well, which might allow him to break these Saurus, because Malekith is pretty tough. Being surrounded by Saurus isn't going to be great for him because they do hit pretty hard at 52 weapon strength. But there you go, a couple of missiles in there. That's going to add a leadership penalty. Oh, Chan gives it up. I'm surprised there. Wait. So Dark Elves won? What do you mean a misclick? Do you mean a misclick you accidentally quit the battle? But it said that Tian left, so I don't know what he's talking about. Either way, I think Odd won it, but it was very close. It was a good battle. Yeah, I'm surprised he conceded there. I felt like he maybe still could have maybe done it. I didn't look at the favor bar right before it ended, but he probably was getting his Saurus worn down and then they would have routed, so it was probably a fair game to concede. I did a Soul Stealer on the wrong unit of Saurus, not the blob. Oh. Yeah, okay, that would have ended it either way if he'd used his Soul Stealer properly. Or it might have ended it anyway, but it was a good fight. That's all I wanted, a good fight. Didn't need to win, like I said. Saurus doing some good work. Fair bit of damage from those. Reasonable damage from some of the chameleons as well. 900 damage, pretty nice. Cav didn't quite get as much done as they maybe could have. Umbral Tide as well. Not bad from some of these units. So fairly decent damage spread out through the army. No single strong performers, apart from the Saurus perhaps. Even Mazda Mundi, not getting a lot of damage done, but he probably did a lot of healing. As for the Dark Elves, Malekith doing work. Blackguard got what they could done. Not a lot of work from that cavalry, but good work from this one. 1300. Harvester's doing some. Bit of work from those, but yeah, good fight. I'd say the only big mistake from Tian there was not bringing something to protect his lord. Those slow-ass lizard lords, those toad lords, they need some kind of protection. Usually just Temple Guard is the obvious choice, but it's a good fight. Both capable players. Thanks for playing, fellas. Okay, let's open it up for a free-for-all. Anybody welcome to join. The password is dog legs. Dog legs, one word, lowercase. Dog legs, like those things dogs walk around on. What mods do you use for unit caps in campaign? I've only ever tried them out like once each time, so I don't really use any one particularly, but the one I found the best was tabletop unit caps, I think it was called. It's one where you have like the little green gem on the units for core units, and then special units is blue, and then rare units is purple or whatever. That was the best one, I think. I tried 3, I think, but that was the best one I found most useful. Okay, we got Outer, Trillion, Arcor, and, although it looks like the lobby might have crashed, somebody's killed the lobby. The scheiße. Hey, is that EA thing started? Shit, it has. Alright, while they're doing this shit, we're going to watch some of this shit. Alright, they're doing ads at the moment, so we'll wait. I think the lobby's crashed. Let me kick Trillion and Arcor and see if that saves it. We might have to rehost, though. Yeah, I think it's dead. Okay, gonna make a new one. Gonna make a new one. Somebody killed it. Shit happens. It's all good. Z-Wars 3 now, though. Look for room number 3. Same password. Get your balls ready. Here we go. Free for all. We'll maybe do... Let's do Grove of Slaughter. We haven't done that for a while. Oh, we got 6 minutes till EA Play Live starts. This is what I'm looking at. Oh, can't even see it. There we go. This is what we're waiting for. It's the EA event. Showing some FIFA shit right now. 6-minute countdown. Which is annoying because I want to watch it now while we're waiting. We got Outer and Arcor back though. 2 more spaces. Doglegs. Perez is back. 1 more. And Pompamies. Not sure who this is, but welcome. Unit caps on. Let's say that Outer is not allowed to play Beastmen to give everyone else a chance, because I'm not sure how good everyone else is, but Outer is obviously one of our better players. So yeah, Outer, no Beastmen. Give people a chance, man. Outer is generally pretty good at the free-for-alls. No Beastmen, no Greenskins. No Beastmen, because that's generally his strongest faction anyway. Now, even after they've been buffed, it's even worse. And Greenskins are obviously really strong. So it looks like he's going to go for Wood Elves, though, so that's good. Something a little bit different. Let's see what he can do with Wood Elves. Can he win with Wood Elves? We know he can win with Beastmen. We know he can probably win with Greenskins. Can he win with fucking Wood Elves? Let's find out. Off to get some fish and chips. Have a fun evening. Bring me some, Charles. Thank you. It's a long walk. Probably. Eric joining? Probably because it's full now. I'll wait a little while because I played last time. Thanks, Michael. Have you heard about a game called Fire and Maneuver? One history YouTuber is involved in making of it. I have not. What is it? Talk to me. Tell me. Oh, we got 2 Wood Elf units. Okay. 2 Wood Elf factions, I should say. Okay, let's try and get this battle over within 4 minutes. What's this woman blabbing on about?
Jumpmaster weapon charm.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. That you can earn just by watching the show on Twitch. So Apex fans, stick around because you are not going to want to miss a closer look at the latest
I don't care about Apex.
coming to the Apex games.
Hopefully this is loud enough.
What I'm talking about, we got our first look at Seer just a few days ago. Check it out.
Countdown to play live. Wait, so what's... I don't know. What's this?
It has been seen. A woman will rise, bearing the mark of the moth.
No soul, we can't remember what Alti did to Wood Elves. If I show that battle, I'll get banned from streaming. Too much violence. How are we looking here, fellas? Still warming up. Okay.
Refuse the child's gaze or be undone.
Armchair historian is YouTuber, but I don't know exactly how he's involved. Yeah, well, like, what's the game? What is it a strategy game? Is it a shooter game? Is it a fucking platform puzzler? Is it like Bejeweled? What is it?
And an ocean to a desert.
It's EA, that's why my soul feels dirty. Hey, it's Battlefield. It's got to be EA, unfortunately. I don't know what the hell this is, but...
Everything he touches will be changed.
I like his hand.
It cannot be unseen.
Strategy game like Napoleonic and post-Napoleonic era.
Wow, the Apex team is getting wilder and wilder with those lore trailers.
Is that an Apex thing? Oh.
I can't wait to see more.
Trust me, you're not alone. I love that trailer.
I can wait.
But we have a lot more coming up during the main show that you're not going to want to miss.
And that is now mere moments away. But one last recap from us featuring one of the newest members of the EA Sports family, Codemasters.
Yes, you'll know them best from their incredible slate of racing titles like Dirt, Grid, and the F1 series, whose latest installment just dropped a few days.
Shush. We ready? Arkle. We're waiting on Arkle. Here we go. I think it'll be similar to Total War. I'm always skeptical of any game that tries to copy Total War, especially if they're small, because I think it's such a huge challenge. I played a few games that are like Total War knockoffs, and they're just never very good. I feel like it's a bit of a grand task to take on. The only one that looks like it could maybe work is Mana Lords, which again is a very small team, but we'll see. But hey, good luck to them. They can make it work, and they could... I mean, it would be amazing if Total War actually had some competition in its genre. Because there's not really a lot of games that are the same as Total War in terms of the RTS style of, you know, real-time battles. There's not many unit-based ones that really do it that well. I've played 3 or 4 different ones. I played one, what's that one? Something ships. Sails of something Soul. What was that game you told me to look at? And I said I already had it. Something Sails, Age of Sails, something like that. I played that one, which has that kind of Total War land battles combat as well as naval battles. But I just couldn't get on with the land battles. Just felt a bit clunky and... yeah. Do you ever play Civilization? Not really. I played the older ones a long time ago. As in, like, the Xbox ones, whichever one was on Xbox. That kind of not really a proper Civilization, I guess. But the actual PC ones, I've never really played. Probably just too much to learn and not enough battling. That's my issue. How are we looking, EA? Battlefield? We got 15 seconds. Let's see what it is. It better be Battlefield. Oh, there it is.
I've been Andy McNamara.
I think you still are Andy McNamara, and I'm Alex Ackerman. Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy the show.
It is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So this is just like a pre-show. Okay. Come on, give me some Battlefield. Age of Sail. Yeah, that was it. Here we go. Is this Battlefield? Give it to me. is just the intro. Drats. Are we looking? Everyone's still loading in.
Coming to you from Los Angeles, California, this is EA Play Live 2021. I'm your host, WWE superstar Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, and we have an amazing
Never heard of you, mate.
show for you today.
He looks about
We've
5'2".
got world-premiere gameplay, exclusive first looks.
How about Red
including
Dragon?
A brand new multiplayer experience
Red
for
Dragon is like Total
Battlefield
War,
2042.
Cold War aspect.
And a few more surprises.
Not sure I've
they
heard of
won't
that.
even let me tease.
Haven't tried it.
Plus, just like last year, we've got some amazing prizes to
Wait,
give.
why do they have a
So
wrestler
keep an eye out
introducing
throughout the
this?
show for hidden letters. They'll spell out a secret code that you'll need at the end of the show if you want a chance to win Polaris gear, Logitech.
Come on, if you're gonna get a wrestler, just get The Rock.
codes for great EA games,
Go all out, EA.
including
You got the money.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Dirt 5, and more. So let's get to it.
I mean, he's better at presenting than all the normal presenters of these kind of shows are. They're normally very cringy. People that aren't presenters and that always look awkward on stage, usually. He at least knows how to carry himself on a camera. That's something.
To Burnout to Real Racing. And now that the experts at Codemasters are joining the EA family, that incredible lineup just got
Know that dude from a D&D stream?
with the addition
I guess
of
he's a bit of a nerd.
franchises like Grid, Dirt, Project
How are we looking
Cars,
on the battle?
and
Oh,
F1.
not so good. We got 94
If you like
seconds
racing,
and we're still
if
not
you like
loaded in.
being in the
Who
driver's seat,
has
you're
got the
gonna
potato?
love what Codemasters has cooked up for us today.
Somebody is on potato.
Let's take a quick look at what
Connection
they
or
do best.
PC. Not sure what causes this actually. I guess it's loading. Somebody's on a HDD. Somebody hasn't got their SSD yet, perhaps. What's happening? Bit of F1. Not my cup of tea. The only racing games I like is ones where you have to smash other people off the road. And I tried one. I used to play Destruction Derby when I was a kid. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know how loud the music is, but anyone remember Destruction Derby? I used to enjoy that. And there's like more recent versions of that. I played one Wreckfest recently, but you got told off if you played it like that. If you played like smashing into people, you got told off, even though it was the fucking objective of the game. It's fucking stupid, so I was like, nah, refunded that. People are gonna be like crying if you smash into them. Why are you playing? Go and play Forza if that's what you want. If you want a proper racing game, go play Forza. Song's pretty cool. Twisted Metal. Oh yeah, that was a classic. Forgot about that game. Oh yeah, Destruction Derby. Destruction Derby was awesome. That's Soul's voice.
Joining us now from
Micro
London
Machines.
is
Bring back
Codemasters
Micro
senior
Machines.
game designer Becky
How's this looking?
Frostell.
Oh, I think we're
Welcome,
about to
Becky.
load in. Did we lose somebody?
Hey, now I heard that you might have a little surprise for us today.
Yes, I do, and I don't know if you can tell, Austin, but I am so excited because on behalf of the entire Codemasters team, this is the world premiere trailer for Grid Legends.
And at that point, we go away. We don't care about Grid Legends. That's not my voice. Rude. I mean, we all just heard it, Sol. So, Outer's loaded in. We're stuck on 299 seconds. Normally, when it pings back 299 seconds, it means we're about to load in. But when it keeps pinging back, it means we're fucked. So somebody, who's here? Okay, we got CPUs 2 and 3. So somebody, I guess Outer just left. Arcor, I don't know who it is. If one of you has if one of you is still on hard drive, it might be the issue, or it might be connection. I can't even leave, so I'm probably gonna have to Alt F4 out of this. Boom. There we go. We had to kill it. We had to kill it. We'll try again. Grid 1 is a great racing game, really. Alright, Sol, you've convinced me.
Win by having the money, by having the guts.
Oh, well, shit, there's some crashes? Okay, I'm interested.
Keep their cars on a track.
Oh, so it's all kind of different races. Well, there's a truck and an F1 car. What's happening?
Hopefully, it'll be you.
Oh, look, we got some actual cutscenes.
Bring it on, baby. That's why we're here.
Oh, it's that guy. That guy, he played a gay guy in Sex Education. And he was like, played it. I don't know if he's actually gay, but he played it really well if he was, because he didn't look gay there. So is he actually a gay guy, or was he acting a gay guy? Either way, he played it well. He's a good actor. It's a Netflix show, by the way, Sex Education. I'm not talking about like actual sex education TV shows. Okay, you shut up. Unit caps are off. I don't even know if we're back in the game yet. Yeah, I didn't even recognize that guy. That's weird. What is she doing with her hands? She's expressing herself very aggressively. Doesn't look anything like Grid. Drats. Sea Wars number 4. Let's try again. If you have a dodgy connection though, I'd ask that you maybe give it a miss. He does look gay there. Well, normally when you see like an overly camp gay person in a TV show, you assumed they are just a gay person. So well and good, but rarely, I guess, I've never really think of someone acting, like a straight person acting gay. I feel like people would just kick off and go, oh, you took a job away from a gay person these days. So he acted as a gay person, camp gay person, very well. That's what I was trying to say. If he isn't actually gay in real life. You want a good racing game? Play Kandagawa Jet Girls. I don't think I will actually. Okay. Alright, we'll give this a shot. Outer, sorry, you've lost your place. We'll get you in the next one. We'll get you in the next one, lad. Alright, if it happens again, I'm going to assume... I think all 3 of you were in it last time, so it's going to be hard to narrow down. Oh, Trillian's died. But I know Autor obviously plays all the time, so he's fine. Trillian played the other day, so he's fine. Arcor plays, not very often, but I think is Arcor sometimes a bit laggy? I feel like Arcor has a reputation for being a bit laggy. I'm not sure. Or it could be Perez, because he hasn't played very often. One of those two. One of those two little bastards. Outer's back. Trillian took a dive. Thanks. Oh, I mean, thanks if you left for Outer's sake. I don't know. Sex Education Season 3 is soon. Sweet. Anyway, are we on Battlefield yet?
Telling an extended reality, mixed class racing, new modes, new locations. This is
still racing. Sometimes I forget how fast this game loads when you don't have 200 mods. I can only imagine. What's happening? Battlefield? This isn't Battlefield. What is this? Some Destiny shit or something? Oh, Apex, go away. Okay. Unit caps, what are we playing? Grover Slaughter. Two girl on one board a jet, one drive, one shoot the other with a race forward. Sounds incredible. Sure, it's a hoot. Oh, so hot. So freaking hot. Too hot. Gonna play some Lemnis Gate in a bit. Has anybody tried it yet? Anybody in that beta? Nice tattoo. Thanks, man. I got a few. I'm sold. Sure you would be. Please try not to take too long building your armies, fellas. Gonna play a bit of Lemnis Gate in the next hour, maybe. Half an hour to an hour. Anything more exciting going on? This Apex shit.
Into a legend.
I don't know. I might like Apex if I tried it. I've never tried it. I of course like shooters, but
that does not mean it cannot be beautiful.
Just look a bit ugly. This guy looks like a male version of What's-Her-Face from Overwatch. What's that one you play, Sol? Can't remember her name. Bob, do something. That one. What's her name? I can't remember it. Played enough Overwatch. Ash, there you go. It's the male version of her. I mean, it looks pretty ripped off, if I'm honest, actually. Like the same color scheme, it's got a rifle, got the hat. Does he come with a robot called Bob? McCready? You mean McCree? I can only assume that's a typo. McCready. Tip from a sun dweller. Get a bath towel and drench it in cold water and cover an open window with it. Either with thumbtacks or wedging it with a fly screen. Yeah, we don't have fly screens here. We don't have too many flies. It'll bring the temperature down. Sounds like an interesting tactic. Maybe I have to give it a go. I don't really have any way to pin things up though. Anyway, what's happening? We're ready? Let's do it. I looked up Kandagawa Jet Girls. It's very jiggly. I can imagine. I can only imagine. Either it's a whole bunch of fat women on jet skis, which is why it's jiggly, or other reasons, which we will leave there. Yeah, I don't generally pack thumbtacks around the house, so I just have to nail it in. Nail a towel to the window. I did actually buy an air conditioning unit, but it was shit. Because you had to like, if I don't know if anyone owns an air conditioning unit, like not one that's built into the house, but just like a mobile one. But you have to empty the water out if it's not a self-evaporating one. And it was just, you had to empty it like every half an hour. It's like fucking pointless. And it was a chore, like it was really awkward to empty as well. So I was like, nah, send that back. 400 quid for fucking emptying it every fucking half an hour. Stupid. No fly screens or thumbtacks. How do you live? Well, we don't have too many. We just got like house flies. They're just normal flies. We don't have mosquitoes to worry about or anything, so not yet anyway. But hey, climate change, we'll probably have mosquitoes soon. Thumbtacks, probably just blue tack. Blue tack it, mate. Anyway, we've loaded in this time, so that's a success. What do we got? We've got some high elves, spearmen, got some lions. Don't see enough lions, oh. This is why they disappear, apparently. Stealth lions. Oh, everything's disappearing. A Lithinar just evaporated. Got an artillery, got lots of spears. Lizardmen, I think this is outer. Lots of chameleons, skinks. A little bit of everything. A little bit of all kinds of infantry. Infantry heavy. Wood elves, classic wood elves. Eternal guard up front. Missiles behind. Dragon. Vampires, probably classic vampires. Lots of zombos. Some grave guard. Blood knights. Pretty standard. Blue tack towel. Ambitious. Indeed. Indeed. Haven't played Overwatch for ages, but I do like it. Yeah, I haven't played it for a while. But surely in Australia you have air conditioning everywhere, surely. Does your house not have air conditioning? I would think that like every home does. In those kind of places where it's hot all the time and like extremely hot all the time. Okay, here we go. Battle's kicking off. I want to see if this battlefield shit real quick, just as the battle starts.
Economy is correct, and now we'll be
I think we're still on Apex. That's fine, it's fine. Okay, so High Elves. Done a little bit of Vanguard deployment, cheeky, but oh no. Shadow Warriors. Shadow Warriors unprotected. They're going off. They're going to be routed straight off the map. So if you're going to Vanguard deploy something like this, you really need to put some kind of cav or something with it that can save them in case this kind of situation happens. Because that's too strong, or too expensive and strong units gone. There's one routed, one straight off the map. This other one's going to route likely also straight off the map. So big loss there. Looks like he's gone heavy on those. Little pendulum. Probably could have aimed that a little bit better through the unit. It went a bit diagonal. Missed a lot of boys. Are you interested in Overwatch 2? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I find Overwatch very frustrating. It's one of those games that relies so heavily on a team. If you get one bad apple, it all goes downhill. Or even worse, when I'm the bad apple. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. What am I doing? Wood Elves making their way over. Lizardmen. I don't think they know where the fuck they're going. Some are going this way, some are going this way. Who knows? Aldo's lost it. He's coming around this way. There's a juicy artillery to munch down there. Not looking good for the High Elves. They're about to be caught between a vampire-y rock and a lizardy hard place. And then there's some Wood Elves to just rub it in as well. Welcome, Ding Ding. We do have air conditioning. But bought a place finally, so decent AC is high on the list. So it doesn't come as like standard. I always feel like those places, like Southern Hemisphere countries, would just have air conditioning built in everywhere as standard. Obviously in the more wealthier countries. Just because life must be horrible to live like how we are over here at the moment all the time. Ugh. You would think so, but you don't. Weird. Lots of Wood Elf missiles raining down on these Shadow Warriors. These poor Shadow Warriors, they're not having a good day. They got jumped on in their Vanguard deployment. This one's getting shot to shit by other Elves. These ones are undefended. They're lucky they haven't been found yet. They do have stalk, don't they? They are hidden. Oh, I need some water. I need some H2O. Lizardmen, though, flanking those Elves. They're not lasting long. Arkle, though, ahead in the points. Almost everywhere in Thailand and southern parts of China. Yeah, that's what I would think. I haven't been to Australia, so I don't know. But I think the southernmost place I've been is probably Rome. I went to Portugal a lot as a kid. I'm not sure which is lower down, Portugal or Rome. One of those two. Terrorgeist, Skink Oracle on the field. Surprised that Auto hasn't gone after this artillery. That's good money right there. That's good easy killing money. Those Skinks even could have that. Getting that Terrorgeist though. Messing it up. Some Wood Elves coming to get involved. Ooh, a little risky here. I guess they can all support each other pretty well, but if a couple of units of cav come over here, these Glade Guard are going to have a bad time. I don't think anybody really has any though. Outer's got infantry heavy. Vampires are pretty beaten up. You should do Overwatch on stream. Bring a whole team of bad apples. Yeah, we've done some Overwatch before. Landlords don't care about tenants. But don't they like build houses with it? I don't know. I think they would build houses with air conditioning in as standard. But what do you know? Guess not. Lesson learned. Don't buy a house in Australia unless it comes with air conditioning. So Wood Elves coming over, lots of ammo left. But the lowest amount of points at the moment. But Arcor doing okay in the points. Outer not far behind. But I think Arcor... We've still got a bit of stuff left actually. Still got a bit of cav. Still got some infantry. Graveguard in good health. His Lord's pretty beaten up though. Oh, the Red Duke actually nearly dead. 234 health. Oof. He's going to need some invocations. Excuse me. Any battlefield yet? No, just some other random shit. Don't know what this is. Definitely, if that's battlefield, if that guy's in battlefield, I'm going to kick off. They've taken battlefield in the wrong direction. Some chameleons. Shooting at spearmen. They should probably just fight these in melee. They're just wasting their ammo on them. Oh, little shot. The Red Duke is going down. He's had some heals, but it's not saving him. Oh, so much hot air. This is the right direction, is it? Fucking a dice on legs. Red Duke's still alive. Jeez, that guy is tanking. Oh, didn't tank that very well. Took it to the chin. I don't know why the dragon's running away from that. That's an easy kill for the dragon. They could probably kill both that Lord and that Terrorgeist. Easy. You're full health. You're on a freaking dragon. Why are you running? You're on a dragon. He's trying to kite him, I guess, but it seems like he's missing an opportunity to get some money. Some point money, which he needs because he's at the bottom. Otherwise, somebody else is going to take it. Like that crafty outer. Missiles still raining in from the Wood Elves. Still got lots of ammo there as well. He's got the potential, he's just got to find the right targets. He's got to use that ammo up on things that cost a lot. Little Oxyotl, hard to find. Those Graveguard are a good target. Again, he's missing the opportunity to finish these off. He's got all the missiles. These two are in range. They're both nearly dead, so they're not worth a lot of money, but still something. There you go. Focus those down. Boom. Easy. Now the Red Duke. Take him down before he gets away. Easy. Hit him with breath attack even. Money in the bag for the Wood Elves. He needs to get a nice breath attack on these Star Chambers. Maybe he can turn it around. Maybe he can get that last man standing. I don't know. Outer still got a fair bit of stuff left. Oxyotl full health, although he's not super tough. Still got the Scar Veteran. It feels like everyone else is a little bit too beaten up unless Wood Elves can use their ammo to really wear down the lizards. Maybe then they can do it. But a tough call. You know this game and I'm looking forward to playing it. Really? Lost in random. I see. I will keep my battlefield. Head to AFK. Did I miss battlefield thing? Don't think so. It's just been some racing game, grid, and then that platformy looking game or whatever it is. Who's this hiding over here? Some little Wood Elves hiding in the trees with their Shadow Warriors.
Dropped earlier this year, Knockout City has had one hell of a summer, and they're just getting warmed up. Here with more is...
No thank you. No thank you. Battlefield please. Right, maybe do one more battle after this and I think we'll try some Lemnis. Has anyone tried it yet? Anyone know if the bait is working? I'm trying to get some giveaway keys for Lemnis as well, so if I get those I'll let you know. Outer though, looking good. He's got full health. Temple Guard, Scar Veteran, Lord. Wood Elves have mostly got missiles and they're going to have to shoot at big shields. Only bronze shields actually for the Star Chambers, not silver. But still... I don't suppose they rounded off. No. I don't know if they rounded off shield numbers a bit more. But I guess 55 is fine. 35. Some skinks trying to get those archers. Only the dragon really remains for the high elves. Nope, the wood elves. Nothing remains of the high elves. Perez is down. Arcor has done pretty well for himself, but he's not going to get that last man standing bonus, so probably not going to be able to win. Outer is in the lead by a few thousand points, and it's probably taking that last man standing, so this is probably a GG at this point. Funny game still going. Blah. Yeah, I got Lemnis. Already up and the server seemed to be working. Nice. Still got a few bits left. All that dragon's taking too much damage. Still got a bit of ammo. Still getting sniped at by Oxyotl though. Is Oxyotl OP? Is he too unfindable? Not sure. Haven't really heard any complaints of him in multiplayer yet, but seems in this kind of situation he's pretty powerful, because you'll never find him. Little cheeky blighter. Oh, there's still a fucking skink oracle in full health. Yeah, I mean, if you guys could, or CB, if you could concede and save us the time, it would be appreciated, because I don't think you're winning this one, my man. Can't beat the outer region. Not this day, anyway. Can easily get a key on their Discord by typing activate the gate. Specific chat. Nice. Oh. Where's that battlefield stuff? Just as I said, Akbar. Here we go. We'll let that battle play out. Outer one.
We're revealing a brand
I'm sure
new
anyway.
Battlefield 2042 experience. But first, for those who haven't been paying attention, here's what you've been missing out on.
It's just going to recap.
God, look at these maps.
That's so cool. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Any junky reactions? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. No, it isn't. Come on. If that's the coolest thing you've ever seen, mate, you need to get out of the house once in a while. Those fake reactions are so awkward. This battle rages on. I guess he thinks he has a chance. Yeah, reaction stuff. And then in 10 seconds time you'll see my face pop up. Oh, Soul will then just like leave. I don't want to be a mod anymore, see you later. Oh shit. Mod down, mod down. Oh, there's me.
We hope you're
Oh no, it's Oscar.
So
anyway.
from Battlefield 2042. But this is just the beginning. We have so much more to show you. Battlefield 2042 is built up by 3 epic experiences. Firstly, of course, all-out warfare that we showed you earlier. Secondly, Hazard Zone that we'll show off later this year. And now, a new community-driven experience that we're happy to share with you today. Built by our old friends over at Triple Effect, formerly Dice LA. It's an experience designed from community feedback. It's an experience.
I need some water, but I don't want to leave.
For over a decade. So, let's have a look.
Let's have a look. What you got for me? Oh. Thought that gun actually changed into that now. See, this is what I missed. Actual modern guns. Battlefield 1 and 5. We're lacking that. Ghillie suit. Oh hey. Yeah, mate, stand in the middle of the street. That's a good idea. They have promoted the meme shit more than they have the actual gameplay. Oh, robot on robot. Shit. Oh, good old tracers. Oh, that was cool. That used to be in Bad Company 2. One type of class could hit them with like a tracer dart, and it would allow another type of class, I think, to hit them with a like a tracer rocket, tracking rocket, whatever you want to call it. Homing missile, probably what I want to say. Why are there so many defib kills? It's like, we get it, we know, we can kill people with a defib. Been doing that for a long time. As if people would do those things as an actual military tactic. Okay, I'm going to blow your Jeep up and send it into the sky to hit the plane. Yes, great plan. Levolution stuff. Still going. Didn't really show me much new there other than
crazy things happening in this
I
trailer.
don't
We
know.
got knives versus defibrillators. We got soldiers from every era. I have so many questions. So let's bring on an expert. Here to help
Yeah, it
us
did
out
seem like
on
there was soldiers from
general
different
manager
eras,
of
which
Ripple
seemed weird.
Effect. We've got Christian Grass. Welcome, Christian.
Hey, Austin. Thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
Of course, thank you for being here. Now, that trailer, absolutely ridiculous. Like, what the hell did we just see?
So what you just saw was the Battlefield Portal. It's a new community-driven experience that gives players the freedom to write their own rules and shape their own battlefield.
What?
You can mix and match content from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2,
What?
BF3, and Battlefield 2042 to create brand new game modes. Then
That's
you
weird,
can
but
share
pretty
and
cool.
discover those on the Portal platform. And that's just what's coming at launch. This is a real love letter to the fans from our incredible team.
And, and this is your squad.
Yes, this
Weird.
is the fantastic Ripple Effect team.
Different,
They
I'll give it
deserve
that.
all the credit in the world
it'll
for
work, I
creating
don't know.
this great experience. We've had so much fun bringing back some of the most
Only your
beloved
rules, that's how you
vehicles,
get war crimes. He's
gadgets,
not wrong.
Weapons and maps from past titles.
Well, thank you all.
Huge, huge credit to this amazing team and everyone who's made Battlefield 2042 possible.
All right, so to bring it back, when you say beloved maps, we're talking Caspian Border,
Yes.
Arica Harbor,
Yes.
Oh, that's a good map. Arica
El
Harbor.
Alamein.
Yes,
So that's
Alamein
Battlefield
is
3
also
map.
included. It's actually my all-time favorite map. Plus, we have Noshar Canal, Battle of the Bulge, and Valparaiso. And of course, all 7 of the new
Time
epic
Splitters
scale
2.
maps already announced.
I'd love
in
it if Time
2022.
Splitters 3 came
They're
back.
also
I used to
playable
play that
on
game as a
Portal.
kid.
I love it. I love it. But this is more than just maps, right?
Absolutely. Portal is a chance for the community to drive the platform. There's a whole slate of customization options and even an advanced logic editor for you to play around with. Tools that were previously only available to us on the development team.
So that trailer, it was just packed with a ton of crazy moments. So I'm curious, how wild can we actually get with Portal?
You can get pretty wild.
Yeah? Okay, so can I pit World War II against 2042?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what about game modes? Can I make an infection mode where it's me against a ton of super fast soldiers with knives?
Absolutely.
Okay, what about shoddy snipes? But not just regular shoddy snipes, like a gun game with a whole bunch of shoddy snipes from all throughout history.
That is a very specific idea there, Austin, but yes, actually you can.
Batting 3 for
Sounds
3,
pretty
bring it
crazy.
home. Can I play as a penguin with a flamethrower?
A penguin with a flamethrower?
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, there are
Oh,
some
I'm not
limits.
interested then.
It's
Never
not
mind.
a level editor.
Game
you
over.
can't edit the maps themselves. And no, you can't play as a penguin with a flamethrower.
All right, that's fine. It's fine, I had to ask. But it does sound like there's a ton to play around with.
Oh yes, the options are pretty deep, and we're committed to working with the community to build out this suite of tools and content as the game evolves.
No worries, Michael.
We want
Go
this
do that live
experience to go
thing.
where
Thanks for
you
watching, man.
take it. We see the sandbox as a big part of the future of Battlefield 2042.
Well, I assume that the community is
Oh.
going to have a field day with this.
I really hope players will embrace Portal. That's who we built it for. In fact, we gave a sneak peek to a few members of the community to see what they could come up with.
Oh, okay. I assume my invitation got lost in the mail, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's check it out.
2 teams and 2 VIPs, but only one way to score. This is VIP Fiesta by Courage. It's the US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, facing off on Arica Harbor with 24 players and random loadouts. Die and you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout. Track down that enemy VIP and make it count.
Oh, it's like Protect the Pimp. Fuck yeah. So in Saints Row, in the first Saints Row, they had a game mode called Protect the Pimp, which is obviously silly Saints Row, but you had to get like a VIP person to one end of the map to the other, and then, so it was like a randomly assigned person would be the pimp, and everyone else had to protect them, and the other team just had to try and kill the pimp. That was a damn fun game mode. Good memories of that.
The future's got the hardware, but the past.
They probably should have called it Protect the Pimp, because it just sounds funny.
Destroy those MCOMs. But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector.
Damn, son.
Not enough memes? Fine. Set up on Orbital for the fight of your lives with Robot Man by Redacted.
Wait, what?
20 duck-sized EOD bots, 1 horse-sized T-91. Settle your Battlefield debates on who wins what.
I wonder if they'll bring back the... Could you do like Battlefield 2142?
Come on, dude. Robot
Get some
Man?
mechs?
What? This looks so much fun, but I need to know. Just pretend like the cameras aren't here. Just me and you. Who's Redacted?
Can't tell you that, sorry. But what I can tell you is that we're so excited for the players to create or simply discover their favorite new way to play Battlefield. And we can't wait to explore and try out the thousands of experiences.
Only 2 of you in the lobby?
our
I haven't even
community
finished
will
this yet.
build once they have the tools in their hands.
I think we might move over now and play some
Portal will be available at launch, day
play some
1,
thingy anyway.
along with a bunch
Might
of
play some
pre-made
Lemnis now.
modes
Watch a little bit more of
for
this, and then I'll play some Lemnis, I think.
Okay, this is fantastic.
So if
Now,
you
Christian,
do,
before
if you only want to
go,
watch the Total
I
War,
wanna
I am
make sure
done
I
with
have
that for
all
now.
this
Thanks for
straight.
watching. If you don't want to watch any more of this shit, gonna switch over to Twitch in a bit. Just watch a bit of this.
Also get content from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, and
Yeah, the
Battlefield
scripted
3,
stuff
including
where
just
he's
the
like
best
pretending
maps
I'm
of
excited,
all
pretending he's
time,
excited
and
like he
all that
didn't
can
know
be
it. It's
sliced,
a yeah,
diced,
it's a
and mixed
bit,
together in Portal.
it's a bit
And then
cringy.
we still have Hazard Zone coming later this year.
I mean, because he's obviously essentially an actor, he's kind of a bit better at it, and it's a little bit less cringy, but still, you know he doesn't really give a shit.
Christian, just thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure, Austin. I'll see you on the battlefield.
All right, so Portal looks incredible, and we could end things there, but I don't think we're done just yet. We're gonna leave you with one more surprise. First, though, you remember that secret code? I hope you were paying attention because all of the letters have been revealed. So, if you want to win some awesome games and gear, stick around because we're gonna give you the link to enter in just a second. But for now, come with me. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I've enjoyed being your host. Now, my name is Austin Creed, and our last reveal is somewhere in there. Well, you know what? Why don't you go first?
Oh? Dead Space. Oh, I heard about this, yeah. They were bringing back Dead Space, which is good. Dead Space was great. Played all 3 of them. Maybe it's a remake of the first one? I don't know why, because it's still quite recent, but... So this is Dead Space in name only. Dead Space... Is that it? It's just the first game again? If it's not called Dead Space anything, then it must just be the first one, right? To remake, you recognize the ship. That is some dedication. That's cool though. Dead Space is great. The first one's the best one, I think. I think they're all pretty good. I enjoyed them all, but yeah, I think the first one. Yeah, it's just yeah, so good. I guess that's it. But there is going to be loot boxes. Hopefully not. Just a nice single player experience. Although like the original isn't even that old. Like I don't know what they could do to it to really remake it. Just update the graphics a bit and don't know. Weird. There we go. Only a little bit of Battlefield stuff, but an interesting mode. Probably some fun to play around with, but I don't know. I'd probably just rather play the base game 2142 or 2042 even. They use Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, which is from 1. Ah, okay. Well noticed. Release it for new consoles. Yeah, I suppose so. It's good though. It's a good game. It should get some more love. I guess we'll leave that there. And we will leave this here as well. Controls were pretty clunky. Yeah, I guess maybe. I vaguely remember. I think I played it with controller, so it was alright. I think I played it on Xbox back in the day. Anyway, that is it for the Total War section of this stream. Thanks for watching if you only wanted to watch the Total War stuff. I'm going to move over to Twitch now and play some Lemnis Gate, which is a turn-based shooter. It's pretty different. I did a video on it a couple of weeks ago if you want to watch that. Whiz on over to the Twitch. Hopefully Sol will drop you a link, and I will see you there in a few moments. Jolly, jolly good. Let's get out of this. Boof. And switcheroo.